and welcome to Winchester News Online. It's 3 o'clock, I'm Victoria Quinn.
And I'm Jennifer CORREA-MARCHBANK. The top stories today. Tensions rise as election day looms for the next president of the University of Winchester's Student Union. Rainbow flags fly high as the Pride March makes its way down the streets of Winchester. And pancakes are flying in the streets of Winchester. It's a fantastic pancake day.
Perfect.
With the student union elections taking place this week, campaigns are underway across the campus. We caught up with two presidential candidates and the returning officer to get their views on the election.
It's that time of year again, and with campaigning well underway, we sat down with the two candidates for Student Union President to ask them why they think they're right for the job.
I want to be your Student Union President so I can continue to fight for the student experience and ensure that every student has the best possible experience whilst here at Winchester.
Calls more advertisements for sports teams and societies, cheaper SA numbers, more regular visits to halls, continuing FemSocs, sanitary items in the bathrooms, shaming and naming bad landlords, and having more fantastic puppy visits. So,
whoever you decide to vote for this year, the Student Union is encouraging people to make their voice heard.
There are 7,500 students here at the university and all of their voices need to be heard. So to vote is to make sure that your voice is heard within the university and within the student union as well.
The polls will close at 6 p.m. this Friday with the winners announced at 8:30. And then the newly elected SU will take their office at the 1st of July. Until then, the campaigning continues. I'm Garen Wilcock, Winchester News Online.
And to find out who's running and how you can vote, you can just go to the Student Union website. Now, every year, Pride marks a day of celebration in the LGBT community. Hundreds gather in a show of acceptance, and this year was no different. Ileana Tosh has more.
The third annual Hampshire Pride event came to Winchester this weekend and was bigger and brighter than ever.
It's just a subtle look. I just launched some makeup into a ceiling fan and whatever hit my face and stuck.
With this year's Pride taking place during LGBT History Month, we wanted to find out why it is important to those here.
I support Gay Pride. Gay Pride means a chance where people can come together and celebrate their differences and also celebrate how far we've come as a community.
I think Pride's a bit of a reminder still, you know. I think now and again you'll find groups of people that kind of see Pride as being a little bit redundant and it doesn't really have the same meaning it does. You know, it's about us coming together and celebrating how far we've come and also kind of acknowledging how much further as a community we have to go.
A chance for friends in the community to come together in celebration and harmony. This year's event had its very own soundtrack.
Pride's very important. It gives us a chance to show the LGBT community to the wider community and to promote our causes and to show that we are people that like to have fun.
Yeah, and for me, you know, as an older gay man, as it were, compared to the people around here today, it's very much about being able to express yourself and sort of be, you know, who you are and accepted by people, basically.
LGBT rights have truly been celebrated here today at Hampshire Pride. As you can see, equality is everywhere, and there is much more to come the coming years. This is Ileana Tosh, Winchester News Online.
Proposals for a council tax increase have been given the go-ahead in Winchester. The rise will bring an extra £207,000 to the City Council. Gemma Lambert reports.
It's less than the price of your average lunch, but the £4.34 raise in council tax for Winchester residents has caused a stir. Winchester City Council approved plans to raise tax from £126.27 in 2015-16 to £130.65 this year. For every pound, 71p will be going towards the county council, 8p towards the city council, 10p towards policing, and the rest to the fire service and parish councils. There have been mixed reactions to the plans.
I think we all pay pretty much a lot of money for our taxes around here anyway, being down in the south, so I think I would generally be quite upset about it, probably protest.
I think it will be hard for a lot of people. For some, it won't matter.
It's not a problem for me. Always like to get to be as low as possible, of course. But
The council argue that the raise is due to government funding cuts.
This year, the government has reduced our government grants by £1.4 million, which is a significant reduction. We have to live within our means, and that means raising money locally.
Government funding being cut has meant that council tax has been raised for the people of Winchester. However, the council will also have to find alternative measures to raise the money. Gemma Lambert, Winchester News Online.
A plan from Winchester City Council to ban large diesel vehicles from the city centre is currently being considered. This is part of their wider plan to improve the city's air quality, with a final version to be presented to the councillors soon, following a public consultation which ended last month. Only recently, the government said people ought to consider a less polluting vehicle before buying a diesel. In Hampshire, hunting hares is illegal, but the once common animal is in decline due to modern farming techniques affecting its habitats. This time of year is a fabulous time to spot the brown hares, as they can often be seen boxing each other. The Hampshire Wildlife Trust has partnered with the Hare Preservation Trust, and they are raising awareness with a talk on the 8th of March. All are welcome.
Volunteers are cooking up a storm at Trinity Winchester. Local businesses are helping to staff the kitchen this month following an appeal from the charity. Our reporter Jessica Steely went to find out more.
Trinity Winchester serves a nutritious hot lunch to nearly 50 homeless and vulnerable people a day, using ingredients donated by local supermarkets. But as the centre's chef took a well-deserved break this month, Trinity put out a call for help, and Winchester responded. Local businesses and council members have been volunteering their time in the kitchens, and the clients at Trinity have been enjoying the results.
So one of the teams from the Winchester City Council, one of our guys actually said, "Are you all professional chefs?" So I think they really appreciate it. They know that people are giving up their time. Very, very grateful, very kind. Yes, it's going down well.
So I work for Pancake. I'm the assistant store manager in Winchester, and we were doing a charity weekend for Black Friday, and we just did a percentage of our profits over to charity, and we got to choose a local charity in Winchester. So we decided to choose Trinity because we wanted to do something for the homeless in Winchester. It's a bit of a problem at the moment. And then we went ahead and decided to do 2 cooking days. We've got Kev, who sells the big issue outside. We've gotten really close with him over the years, and he is very closely affiliated with Trinity. So he kind of talks to us about it and encourages us to come down. So we thought it would be really great for our staff to split in half and do a breakfast day and a dinner day.
I mean, it's really good for us because it feeds our clients. It's also a really good day for people to get out of the office, see something different, experience a slightly different side of Winchester as well.
So with more people stepping forward to volunteer, we can't wait to see what Trinity Winchester cooks up next. Jessica Staley, Winchester News Online.
And finally, pancake lovers in Winchester were practising their flipping skills in preparation for Pancake Day.
It always seems like a good idea, but how successful was it in practice?
Our reporter Camilla Dahl took to the streets to find out what was sizzling.
Blueberries, Nutella, bacon and syrup, you name it, and the people of Winchester will use it on their pancakes. Pancake Day has just crept up on us and is here yet again. And the Brooks Shopping Centre held a competition in the search of Winchester's #1 pancake flipper. We at Winol went to check it out. We were also lucky enough to talk to a couple of master chefs.
Well, I think it's a great day. It's a good day for everybody. It's a good day for fun food. You know, how often do you get to throw your food in the air?
I know,
you know,
exactly.
Unless you're having a tantrum, which Lee
well.
does have now and again. But it's great. I mean, you get to throw your food in the air, you get to sloam it with loads of sugar. It's great. We love it. It's our favourite time of the year, isn't it, Lee?
Exactly, yeah.
Turns out there's quite a few chef's talents hiding around in Winchester. Lucky for us, they showed off their skills for us to see. And of course, I had to take the challenge as well. Okay, so that wasn't all that impressive. But let's go out and ask the people out and about in the high street instead.
My favourite topping actually is cheese and ham. So I'm a savoury, not a sweet person. Ready?
A Nutella. Yeah. Yeah. Sugar or blueberry or something.
Gotta be blueberry and bacon.
Blueberry and bacon?
Yeah.
Together?
Both.
Well, I make pancakes and then I stuff them with spaghetti bolognese sauce and make a cannelloni.
My favourite topping is probably maple syrup and a bit of sugar as well.
It's a sizzling show of sugar loving in town, and if you haven't sorted out your ingredients yet, well, then you're in a sticky situation.
So the people of Winchester are flipping out over Pancake Tuesday. The Brook Shopping Centre held this competition to find the best pancake flipper in Winchester. This is Camilla Dahl, Winchester News Online.
Well, cheese and ham's definitely something I would not be choosing.
No, definitely not. I love a good lemon and sugar though.
Definitely not. Nutella or bacon and syrup, but no lemon and syrup, none of that.
Oh, well.
Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching Winchester News Online.